So, we last left off, we were taking out some of the earth elementals that are like throwing a tantrum because of all the stuff that's happening with the primalists. And we were trying to avoid getting these bonus objectives done, but it's the quest is all in this area, so we're gonna end up getting it eventually. Which is fine. With like as long as we're accidentally doing it, I can't see why we would need to worry about you know out leveling too much. While we're here and while we have the chance, I think we're going to sell the junk that we have so we can make room for more stuff. And we'll equip that ring for sure. Yeah, so let's take the ring and put it on. There we go. And while we're here, we're gonna just quickly update the transmog. We want to try to get some theme going back here in our set. Let's see. I kind of like that back piece. I actually really do like that. We're gonna see if we can use that with this. And add on. That's Dark Ranger stuff. Now we need something like almost infinite colors. Oh, you know what? I actually kind of like the look of that. That's kind of cool. Let's go with that. Now, that kind of looks cool. It's the gold that kind of offsets it. That's a lighter gold. This is the same gold and kind of the same set. Which I actually don't mind because the motifs of the like gems kind of like give that, oh, I'm an infinite Dragonflight kind of vibe. And like I said, the whole point of this character is like he's gonna be traversing through time, right? Like he's gonna make sure that he has like, he's gathering information on stuff. He's trying to figure out like the history of this place, right? So, and might not make sense, of course, but it is you know it is kind of like to do with Dark Iron Dwarves haven't really been out in the light a lot as well, like so. I think this is like a prime opportunity for us to start building it up, right? Like, and that might not be everybody's cup of tea, that's perfectly fine. Um, I like that. I like the background of that. Those boots would really work if the gold motif wasn't so prominent here. So I think the only thing that's gonna really work with that is if we do have that same sort of you know theming or color pattern, right? Those two look really cool. Oh yeah, the demonic gladiator shoulders look. The demonic gladiator legs look good. And the boots. I really like that. It's too bad it's red. And I don't think any older things are really gonna go with what we're looking at here. Oh, I do like the Alliance axe. We've got the Zalato. Yeah, we could use the Corrupted Asparience Decapitator. I actually think it goes kind of well. Like, the inlets of the gold kind of look like we expect it to. So, I think that's good. I think we'll go with that. I don't really see anything yet. Like, the only other thing that I really like is this axe. Oh, that's a tough decision. I absolutely adore that axe. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go with this. This is good. This is good enough for me to want to save it as an outfit. Infinite Traveler. Yeah, we're going for it. That's actually cool. Oh, I really like that. That's so nice. That's a nice look right there. All right. So, like I said, we last left off. We kind of came down here. We were going to help the dragons. Major Domo Celestra has tasked us with helping to get some stuff done around here. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go evacuate some eggs. Okay, and you've snatched one egg. Let's go.
Do they know the truths you kept from them? How you locked us away, denied our existence?
It was the only path to peace. The war that divided dragonkind had to end.
That should allow us room to breathe. The red Dragonflight owes you a great debt.
Yeah, you'll do. So if you notice, as we gather the eggs, we've been getting conversations between Alexstrasza and Razagath. And Razagath is pissed. She really doesn't like that Alexstrasza has, basically to her knowledge, betrayed her. Like, this is just a common thing, and she has, because she promised Viranoth that she would not touch those dragon eggs. She assured her time and time again that there was no thievery of eggs, that she had no idea where these eggs were. She lied straight to Viranoth's face. And I think Viranoth was justified in becoming a villain at that point.
forces you seek to unleash will imperil us all.
False queen. It is your blind allegiance to the Titans that threatens this world.
She's not wrong. There's lots of stuff I disagree with other, like, YouTubers on. Like, I don't think everything Pyromancer says is you know, complete fact, and that's fine. He is doing a lot of speculation, and he's inferring a lot of things from different things, and I think it's so cool that that happens. I don't trust the Titans. That's one of the big things that I'm with him on. I don't trust these Titans, man. Ever since I started playing the game and I started actually digging into the lore, I haven't liked the Titans. They've always seemed fishy. They've always seemed scandalous. They're always at the head of some sort of conspiracy. They're always involved in the things that we just come across. Like, there's a lot of stuff that they're directly involved in that affects us mortals to this day. We exist because whatever, if the old gods followed them, if they followed the old gods, whatever, something followed something, and that's why they're here. So, I think there's another piece of dialogue. What I gotta do now is I actually have to skewer some of these dragons. Right? Yeah. Boom. Dragon skewered. Easy enough. Easy enough. We gotta get 3 of them. I gotta remember E is my, that's my finisher. Third one. Bada boom, bada bang. Done. Alright, Major Domo, what do you got for us?
We call the strong to protect the weak.
We are so close to saving them all. Eggy back. Nearly done. They may have been our kin, and perhaps we could have approached them as our brethren. But their cruelty leaves no mercy in my heart.
Lifebinder be with you.
Jadzigeth, one of Razagath's foul lieutenants, proudly leads the Primalists here. Let us show them all what happens to those who stand against us. Now, do you hear that shit? Do you hear wording like that shit? This is the reason why I'm I'm frightened of the implications that, you know, we're allied with this. This is fervency. These are militarized dragons right now that are we have them saying there's killing to be done. There's destruction to be had, and then we have this one here that's just said let's show them what happens when you stand against us. This is what happens when you put up a fight. If you even so much as breathe wrong in our direction, we're coming at you. So no wonder people are would be scared of this shit, man. No wonder people would be like, yeah, no, there's something wrong. There's something up with the Titans.
I will await
Right? No wonder. Absolutely no wonder. Yeah, I think that's... We're just going there, right? Alright. What's up, Jadzigeth? Done.
Razagath, enough! We need not fight another war. There is still time to see reason. Time is precisely what you stole from me. Thousands of years rotting in that prison. I failed then to restore peace between us. Too many paid for that. Spare me your sanctimony. You forced the Titans' edict upon us all. You betrayed the world that gave us life. And when we dared resist, you cast us out.
She's not wrong.
Never again!
Such a cool scene. Oh, what a right fucking hook. Oh, nice tail whip. Look at that.
Your false reign must end!
Oh, I thought Alexstrasza was dead here. I honestly did. As soon as she hit the ground, I thought she was going to be dead. But of course she survived it. Look out, bud. Rathian's coming at your ass.
You are bold, Whelpling. But you are fighting on the wrong side. She never told me the suffering they inflicted upon us. The insult of being forgotten. I want her to watch helplessly as everything she built comes crumbling down. Only then will she meet a fitting end.
So a lot of... I thought, when I seen that scene to its completion, I thought that it was weird that Razageth pulled back. I think Razageth was fully capable of taking and murking both Rathian and Alexstrasza at the same time. She won that fight. Alexstrasza was down and out. Had Rathian not intervened, Alexstrasza was kaput. She was gonna die. So, I think that seeing Rathian come to her rescue when Rathian blamed a lot of his problems on her in past expansions, like because of the whole Red Dragonflight taking the Black Dragon Egg, which, I mind you, I hate to be the guy that brings it up, and it's just, you know, probably a sign of the times from when this story was written. But Rathian was born out of, like, the R word, man. Like, I'm not gonna say the word because I have more respect for people who have probably gone through that. But, like, it was a product of R. Like, and those of you who are like, who might think and see this, like, oh, he's kind of pissy or whatever about whatever's happening in the U.S. I'm a Canadian. I have no care about that. I just hate shitty policies. But this is legitimate shit. The Red Dragonflight, the people who are supposed to be protectors of life, the Titans, like, poster child for order, that they forced a black dragon to mate with another captured black dragon to produce black dragon eggs. Think about that. Actually think about that. It's the same with Alexstrasza was captured by the orcs back in the day. Like, well, a Deathwing had a lot to do with that. And lo and behold, they were forcing her to lay eggs. Like, they were forcing her to mate and have eggs so that they'd have mounts. So that they'd have dragon mounts. That's sick shit.
What is your need?
Our queen.
The Queen's blessings upon you.
From what I saw, the queen fell back to the wild hatchery. It is an outpost to keep watch over the proto-drakes in the area. I only hope that its defenses are enough. We must head there at once.
Our queen awaits.
Your queen waits. Not my queen. I refuse to think that Alexstrasza is on the side of good if she's allied with the Titans that heavily. To the point where she would betray her brother.
Mighty blow. I will call for aid.
I will be fine, Celestra. The eggs?
Rescued. Safe. None remain in the clutches of the primalists.
Mm-hmm. That we know of.
I am happy to see that I arrived just in time.
That's another thing that didn't sit with me. Just because Rathian showed up, why did Razageth stop? Like, really though, I'm gonna hamper on about it. Why did she stop? If you know for a fact that you are gonna basically murk both of these people, like both of these enemies, why on earth would you just stop? Doesn't make any sense to me. We'll take repentance, actually. We'll put that up there, because repentance is good to use. It'd be, like, good for Mythic Plus. Like, why would you stop your attack? I don't understand. I think Razageth, again, was fully capable of taking both of them.
Thrive here, mortal.
That's just me. For Razageth to pull off the second Rathian shows up, wasn't a fan of that. Not a fan of that at all. So we must protect our queen while she recovers.
Rathian, you have my gratitude. Your aid was unexpected, but appreciated.
It was an honor to stand with you, my queen. I trust your flight will now assist us in claiming the Obsidian Citadel from the Jarradin.
Of course we will, after we see to the safety of the eggs.
Surely they are secure now that Razageth has been driven away.
Oh, you do not know her as I do, young one. She is an unpredictable foe. For now,
She is.
we must remain at the life pools and safeguard our future.
Our future? Or yours?
Rathian, you should
The
be...
Obsidian Citadel was built to defend all of the Dragon Isles. You cannot abandon the legacy of my flight to the hands of our enemies.
I would have expected you to care more for the protection of helpless eggs, Rathian.
Oh,
Stay
salt
there.
in the wound.
Tend to what matters most to your flight,
Salt in the wound.
and I will save what matters most to mine.
Salt in the wound, man. Now, I'm not gonna be the guy that, you know, brings up old wounds here, but Alex Straza, that was straight savage. Alex Straza was straight savage there, basically telling Rathian, it's like, look, don't you remember you were a young dragon egg once? Don't you remember that, you know, you were taken, you know, from your mother, you know, as she died, and you were the last dragon egg left, and the red Dragonflight basically kidnapped your egg and took care of you for a long ass time until you hatched. Does that sound like someone who we should be, like, really chummy with? That they'd be that sadistic to bring up the fact that Rathian was kidnapped at birth? Really? We must protect your queen once she recovers. I could not rest until the eggs were safe. This is a relief. Thank you, Daigron.
The queen's blessings upon you.
Defense of life. I don't know how far we are into the chapter. So I think we've got a little bit left in the Waking Shores. And then I think we're actually almost at the conclusion. I think. But if Alexstrasza was going to send us to help Rathian in the first place, why wasn't she like, of course, Rathian, I will send the champion in my stead. They will aid you while I return to the Ruby Dragon Shrine to check on the eggs. That's all she had to say. Not, I think I would expect better of you, Rathian. You know, because you were an innocent dragon egg once, and somebody had something to do with orchestrating kidnapping on you. But, you know, that's whatever. Alexstrasza's mean. These eggs represent a new generation of dragonkind. They must be protected and fostered. Yet my heart aches. I worry for Rathian. I fear his stubborn determination will lead to folly. You have been a most trusted friend over the years, Daigron. Perhaps you can go in my place and help him. Seek him out at the Obsidian Bulwark, and please watch over him. There are so few of his flight left. Right?
Life, please, find Rathian. He will need your aid if we are to renew the Obsidian Oathstone.
I'm doing this for Rathian, not you. Just so you know, Alexstrasza. I really enjoy you, but I'm doing this for Rathian. I'm not doing this for you.
I have gathered the Black Talon, and we are preparing to take back the Obsidian Citadel.
Who is...
Your presence on this mission is most welcome. The Drakthir are formidable soldiers.
Who are you?
The Obsidian Citadel may hold secrets of my
Take me
people's
to the
past.
Obsidian Thrones that I may
would
help
not
their
miss a
immediate...
chance to return.
Whoa, okay. Why did they implement it that way? Why wouldn't they just put that dialogue on Rathian and not have a random bronze dragon here? That's so weird. That's a weird way to do that. I don't know if I like that. That's a weird way. That is weird. Okay.
Do you trust me?
Ah, champion, your arrival is most fortuitous. With you here now, my plan will certainly succeed.
Learn from the past. Look to the future.
I am Emberthal, a scale commander of the Drakthir. Rathian aided us after we awakened from a long stasis, and now it is my turn to help him. No doubt you have questions about my people and our history. Until recently, I did as well. But Nosdormu, the Thomaslan, has revealed lost truths about the Drakthir. He granted me a vision of our origins and why we were locked away. Let me tell you of the things I have seen.
Serve with honor.
Alright, tell me about the Drakthir's origins.
Stormer, wait! You have led me through all these moments in time. Yet now you ask me to guide you?
There is a blind spot in my vision of a time before Neltharion's corruption, and I believe it centers upon you. I must know why.
So he's
Seek him out in your memory.
he's referring to the fact that Neltharion used void magic to kind of seal away Razagath for the first time.
My general, fierce battle. It was my honor to command a battalion. We executed Neltharion's will precisely. Our devotion and discipline were unmatched.
They were.
A Titan artifact. That must be the source of your unity. This was an ancient magic that bound you to his will. Would you not sacrifice yourselves at his whim?
We were soldiers. There were many threats to the world. And here was the greatest.
This is Razagath.
Primalists.
That is Razagath, the Storm Eater. One of the leaders of the Primalist Rebellion.
He struck without warning, without honor, and I lost many friends this day. We fell back, regrouped. Then, everything became jumbled, confused.
Yeah, because Razagath attacked the
Artifact
gauntlet.
destroyed, and the Order magic which had united the Drakthir was dispelled. How then was Razagath defeated?
Neltharion used the void powers that were offered to him by the moon gods.
So, brother, this is what you hid from us.
Yep.
The moment you fell from grace. In his desperation, he turned to the deepest evil, the power of the old gods.
This is how Razagath was imprisoned the first time.
If only we had
Well, the
known.
only time, but was
Then,
imprisoned.
why were we imprisoned? Why did we sleep for so long?
If he could no longer control the Drakthir, he would have deemed you a risk.
Yep.
No, we laid down our lives for him. He was proud of us. Why would he stop this sand? I cannot see.
Because you do not want to. Yet you can only become more than you are if you confront your past.
There we go. And it wasn't just Neltharion that did this. This was he actually had help from Malagos covering this up. Yeah.
So he locked us away.
Yep.
Forgot we even existed. It would have been kinder to simply destroy us.
I am sorry, my young friend. We had to know the truth. But do not despair. I now believe that Neltharion locked you away because of what you might become.
What we might achieve, free of his control.
And now, you are free. This world has much to offer, and you will have a part to play in the events to come.
You spoke of an ancient enemy's return.
It's Razagath.
It is Razagath and the Primalists. That is why we were awakened.
It seems that Neltharion yet had a purpose for you, but he is gone. You must decide which path you will take, which story you will tell.
My story will be my own.
I do enjoy Dragonflight's story. Dragonflight's story was the beginning of them actually putting some effort into their world building, their story and stuff. Past Wrath of the Lich King, because they did a lot of good world building with that too. Like, I won't get into that. I'll talk about the Lich King when we do the Lich King, which we're gonna probably do. I'm gonna say within the next little bit, because I'd like to get that taken care of and out before midnight drops. And if we're looking at about a year or so, like an expansion right now, 2026 probably going to be when we see it. We're almost into 2025 now. I can see there being some sort of Wrath of the Lich King go through before then. Excuse me. Especially if there's interest in the videos. I am posting these on TikTok as well, so if you're on the TikTok and you're watching any of these, please go on and head over to the YouTube and give us a view over there as well. It really will help. I'm not even going to ask you to subscribe, because if you subscribe and you don't watch the videos, there's really no point. But if you do subscribe and you want to watch the videos, even just watching the video, I don't care if you comment, I don't care if you like it. I'd like you to like it, I'd like you to comment, but even an interaction helps. Interaction helps. Alright, let's continue on here.
Let us begin.
One thing I want to say, I don't think Neltharion was all that bad of a guy. Like, yeah, he went crazy and succumbed to the old god corruption and then void power, which is weird because I don't really think void and the old gods are as connected as anyone thinks. But it's weird that he probably did lock them away because of their potential. Like, yeah, he was scared that he couldn't control them, but at the end of the day, he knew that if he was ever gone and a need for the Drakthir to wake up was going to happen, it would be in safe hands. He knew that there would be no issue. So I like that. There is much more to this world than Neltharion taught us.
We will find our fate.
Now you know the truth. The past is the past. It is time for the Drakthir to seek new future alongside other peoples of Azeroth.
Fair skies and strong winds. Serve with honor.
Attacking the Jarradin, controlling the Obsidian Citadel, will not be an easy task, even with Rathian and his Black Talon forces. This will be a fierce battle. Rathian may be confident, but I am not so certain. Perhaps we can speak to those helping plan the strategy and see if we can find any room for improvement.
Stay true.
We meet again, champion.
Though my forces may seem small compared to the Jarradin, they are well trained and prepared to die for me if necessary.
Every action.
For years I have fostered the Black Talon, teaching and encouraging them to pursue the same heights you have reached. They may not have achieved the same lofty goals as yourself, but they have accomplished in their own right. They are accomplished in their own right. They have made me proud. Each would be honored if you test their skills. I think you will see for yourself, some of yourself in them.
The Black Talon are always watching.
And that is an interesting thing.
Searching. And there it stands. My legacy. Once you've finished your assessment, we'll begin the assault.
beautiful landscapes. But it's cool that Rathian has basically made a force of adventurers that are on his side that basically are modeled after us. Because you gotta understand that in any context, Rathian has been with us for years. We've been helping Rathian since he was an egg. We've literally been helping Rathian before he was born.
Do you have any news? Keep a low profile. The whispers do not control you.
Heal myself, holy. Gotta remember I'm not in tank spec. Oh, we gotta talk to a couple people too? I'm assuming?
It is an honor to be in the presence of such an esteemed ally of the Black Prince. The Isles have awakened.
The Dragon Isles are rife with ancient knowledge. Will you aid me in cataloging history in the Obsidian Citadel? What has your research found?
The walls of the Obsidian Citadel have stood strong for thousands of years. With that kind of strength, there is no way the Jarradin could have attacked it head-on. I suspect the Jarradin have instead used their elemental magic to crack the earth beneath the Citadel, entering from within Neltharis, the Obsidian Fortress.
Oh.
If the walls of the Citadel are built to withstand the Jarradin, they'll surely prove a challenge for us as well. This will only aid the Jarradin defending there.
I agree. That's only going to aid the Jarradin. Okay, so there's that information found out. Boom. Let's talk to you. Tell me of the weapons in the set. Within the Obsidian Citadel lies a forge of the Earth Warder. It could craft powerful weapons only dreamt of by mortal blacksmiths. Tell me of the weapons in the Citadel. The Earth Warder's forge created obsidian-seared armor and weapons. A dragonkin equipped with such was a fair match for even 100 mortal soldiers. We must reignite the flames of the forge so that we can use its power once again.
Some of those crafted weapons have surely fallen into Jarradin hands. They can be used against us.
Serve well.
Yeah, they could be used against us. You are correct. Let's see.
Greetings, wanderer.
My strategies come from my ancestors, the great warriors who fought the Mogu for generations in Pandaria. Might we review the battle plans? My best strategists have created a plan that should have high probability of success with sufficient forces. Please review our plan. Your opinion is highly valued, champion.
Jade serpent,
Okay. Oh, they really plan to do that? Really?
Fao is right. The plan is sound, but I fear we lack the forces to execute it successfully.
And more this way? And yes, again, I'll say it like I said last time. I know that just flying over here would have been good. I heard rumors you were here. Talon Stalker, Kayla? What?
Keep your secrets to yourself.
Kavla.
Anything
Kavla.
interesting?
I've done a full survey of the forces occupying the Obsidian Citadel.
It is best you see the size of their defensive force for yourself.
Oh no.
So many. We do not have the forces to break through those defenses.
No, we don't. But you do have a champion. And your champion's worth 100,000 mobs, because I've killed a lot of them. Okay.
Something you wish to discuss? Until next time.
I see. I shall consider your evaluation carefully, of course.
Azeroth faces many.
I believe the Black Talon are prepared for anything.
I will consider your advice. I value your judgment. You are correct. Our forces are few in number. But you forget, we also have myself. I am an incalculable advantage, and I will not be denied my legacy. Speak your
All right.
Never let your guard down.
With your help, my Black Talon assassins will cut down the Jarradin defending the outer perimeter. Mark any targets with a small stun bomb, and they will come to your aid. Proceed quickly and eliminate anything that may hinder our advance.
Every action has consequences.
From what we have observed, the Jarradin society is built on strength, and the strongest serve as examples for others to fight all the harder. Among the forces below are 3 examples of the mightiest Jarradin, and your targets. You, Diagram, will personally eliminate them. This should deal a devastating blow to the morale.
Learn from the past. Look. Black Talon, the moment we have prepared for is at hand. To the Obsidian Citadel. The Jarradin will fall before us, and the Citadel will be ours.
So much confidence, yet the numbers do not lie. I fear the worst.
As you would. Boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom.
Do not let your guard down, and call upon the Black Talon should you have need of aid.
I don't actually think I need the Black Talon's help, but... Okay. Oh, I think we're close to one of our targets. Oh, yeah, lava bad. Lava bad. Yeah, so disrupting these forces should give us an opportunity to start attacking the keep. While while Rathian is correct, he is an incalculable advantage. I do believe that the only reason his plan succeeds is because the champion's here. And I don't think if he didn't have adventurers' assistance, I don't think lore-wise that Rathian could have pulled off the victory as soundly or as hitch-free as he does. We've almost got the objective taken care of. Oh, cool, we get a battle res. Alright. Let us go up.
I will crush you to embers.
It will crush me to embers. No, it's flickered off. You flickered off. Real quick. That was a good fight. Elder Poa of the Ascara will be interested in listening to the story of that victory. Oh. Is that side quest or is that... I need to know if that's side quest or not. Azure Span is a daily. I'm not going to worry about a daily. We'll worry about when we go to other spots, but not really worried about it now. This should be the last of the Jared and disruptions. Okay. Now it's just this last guy.
Champion, his Jared are masters of flame and won't hesitate to turn you to ash.
I'm fine, Rathian.
Comes soon.
Don't think it does.
Speak your mind.
We're nearly there, Diagram. Victory is within our grasp.
The Black Talon are always...
Our advance is pushing them back. All that remains is to breach the gates.
The
You've proven yourself to be a true hero of the day, Diagram.
Azeroth faces
The next battle will no doubt be fierce, but our courage and determination will overcome their great numbers. I am counting on your exceptional skills to help lead the troops to victory. We shall begin the assault when you are ready.
on your signal, champion.
Yeah, on my ready, huh? On the champion's ready. Let's take a moment to update our mod, because we want to just stay as cool looking as possible. Alright. Storm Riders epaulets are actually cool. Kind of weighty. Oof. Ooh, we got the nice, we got some shoulders we can use too. We got some nice shoulders. I do like the look of the demonic gladiator stuff. Yeah, well, let's save that. Excellent. Well, I guess the back piece needs to have a little work done to it, huh? I don't hate the idea of having a cog on the back, but yeah. Sure. Sure, why not? Why not? Alright, let's get the attack going. I am ready to begin the assault. Oh, what? Black Dragon reinforcements? Who could this possibly be?
Who are you?
Sibelian.
Sibelian, heir of Neltharion. And you are? Rathian, heir of Neltharion. And I've never heard of you. Likewise. We'll discuss this later.
They're so alike. They're really alike. Because, like, seriously, Sibelian is probably the closest, like, blood brother? Like, actual blood? Like, not just original Neltharion blood? Like, just actual blood? Yeah, alright, let's get the assault underway. feel like the scaling is bad on this one. I guess those were elites. Nice. Gotta fight our way up the steps. Alright. Black Prince. We've breached the gates. Quickly now. I need your help to secure the courtyard.
Don't do anything
Sibelian and the other dragons are holding back the Jarden for now. We must act quickly to secure the high towers and ensure our victory. You and I shall clear the siege arbalists that threaten us from above. Let me know when you are ready.
Never let your guard down.
I'm going to... I don't actually, I think we're going to be fighting Jarden on the way. So, I think this is actually fine to take and do now. I'm ready to assist you.
I know not from where you hail, friend, but I cannot fault such a timely arrival. Outland. Were you expecting to defeat this entire army on your own, little brother? A bold move.
Little brother? I'm surprised that wasn't a quick back. Okay.
You underestimate me. Perhaps you've been too long away? Perhaps you bear more of our father's stubbornness than even you realize.
You both do. Interesting to see that. I think really Rathian probably would have been more surprised than he was in this interaction. Because remember, to Rathian's knowledge, he was the last Black Dragon. Besides, like, Black Dragonkin and stuff. I also don't think it's any coincidence that the Jarden were in this expansion, and then the next expansion we had the Earthen. I think this was preparing us and giving us a hint long time ago that we were going to see the Earthen soon. More ancient Azerothian denizens. Ooh, get out of that. More will follow. Yep, I'm sending a lot of your brothers and sisters to you. up. So sorry for the little burpees. Yeah, so, for those of you who might not know who Sibelian is, Sibelian is basically, like, one of the other set of last living black dragons. When Deathwing made deals with Gul'dan to, help out the Dark Horde and stuff like that, and when he was over in Azeroth here, he basically was like, I'm not aligned with you, but like, if you like need shit done, I'll help you with it. I'll back you up, and in exchange, I want you to take my children and the future of the Black Dragons. I want you to take them to Outland because I want to conquer that bitch after, things are conquered here on Azeroth. So, yeah, he was really ready to just invade another planet and start taking over shit. He hadn't even won on this planet, mind you, but he was ready. He was ready to start fucking shit up over there. The Oath Stone is within reach, champion. Finally, my destiny is at hand. Excellent, Diagram. The Jarradin forces are on the run. We control the upper courtyard of the Citadel. However, the vaults below might take much longer to secure. Well done. Sibelian is... well done, Diagram. Sibelian and his forces will hold off the Jarradin while I activate the Oath Stone to restore power. When Neltharion became the Earth Warder, he swore an oath to protect the world, Diagram, to safeguard the deep places of the earth, and with his flight, to serve as Azeroth's defenders. The Obsidian Oathstone represents that promise. We must activate the stone and let the Dragon Isles know that the Black Dragonflight has returned. Follow me, Diagram.
Until next time.
Alright. Here to fucking boss. So close to completing my destiny. Is that the Oathstone?
The Oathstone must be activated to restore the power of my Dragonflight. Something is wrong here. This cannot be. The stone is cracked?
It's broken.
Father broke his oath, and with that the stone broke as well.
Very true.
We must repair it. I have been expecting you.
The Forge of the Earth Warder is close. It is possible.
Do you trust me?
This is a setback, but with your help, I am sure we can repair the Oathstone. Work with Bezentis. Make it so.
The Black Talon are always watching.
We protect the island.
The Oathstone is damaged. There are pieces missing. Do what you can to recover the fragments. Maybe there is a way to fix the stone.
Glory.
These Jarradin have been looting the Citadel. Perhaps they have taken the fragments. I shall assist you in the search.
Thank you very much.
Please, I would like to accompany you as well. My knowledge of this citadel could be of much use.
Okay. Seems a little sus to me, but hey. Who am I? I'm just the champion.
These vaults stretch for miles beneath the citadel. Many powerful weapons and artifacts were locked away here for safekeeping.
Now it seems the Jarradin are pillaging the vaults in hopes of
It's actually really good to see a lot of folks out doing the quests here. It's great.
What is that? If I were a Jarden, I would not be in such a hurry to open that chamber.
I really don't want to go super far in because I know I can. Some of these have 2 to 3 oath stone pieces in it. We're just gonna heal ourselves up there. Ain't taking a chance on that one, boys. Done like dinner. Alright. This should have 2 on it. Or 1, okay.
Those elementals. The very foundations of the Citadel are being animated against us.
Heal up. Definitely gotta get into the habit of making sure we're topped off. And that's just gotta be something we gotta keep going into dungeons too, as well. Like, when we do Mythic Pluses, we have to make sure we keep ourselves alive when we do stuff. Because you really, like, as much as I hate to say it, you can't trust your healers nowadays. Fire blood increases strength as well, so that's good. Yeah, no, we're making some progress. I'd like to. I think we're almost out of the Waking Shores, so that's gonna be cool. And alright, we got some O stone pieces, baby. Let's go.
Ours is a sorrow.
Have you found the missing fragments of the Oath Stone?
Ask that watch over you.
This looks like all the pieces. I believe we can repair this.
Honor all.
The Forge of the Earth Warder is the most powerful of all dragon forges in existence. Our ancestors used it to create the strongest weapons and armor to defend Azeroth. Within the hearth of that forge is the power necessary to reform shattered fragments of the Oathstone. Let us go. Prepare the forge for the work to be done.
The forge lies nearby. We must work quickly. The area may not remain secure for long.
You're right. You're definitely right. The security of the area is what we're out for here.
represent us.
I wish these numbers would stop calling me. Yeah, here we go. There's the forge.
Let us begin. First, we must activate the forge.
Okay.
Next, we will require cinder shard coals to fuel the forge.
Careful. I detect that some of the coal has been altered by Jarden magic.
And one more. Of course you're gonna be the one that's hard. Get it? Because they're rock? Boom. Hey, don't worry, I won't quit my day job.
Excellent. All will be ready soon.
Okay. Have you finished the work?
Well, now,
Oh.
let us get that forge working.
Have you finished the work we require? Yeah, I have. Very good. Now, with the arrival of the prince, of our prince, we can begin.
Go in service.
The forge is ready. All it needs now is flame. Place the damaged stone fragments upon the forge, and Rathian shall provide the spark to ignite its process.
Serve well. It seems only fitting that my flames secure my destiny.
Restored Oathstone. Let's go.
Aspects watch over you.
The damaged pieces of the Oathstone are repaired. This is only the beginning of what we can accomplish here. With the forge reignited, I can begin process of crafting new weapons and armor to aid our forces.
Victory in all
Excellent.
battles.
The shattered fragments have been reformed. We are ready to repair the Oathstone. Go now and help Rathian complete the repairs.
I will be denied no longer. Come, champion. Let us finish the repairs.
Yeah, let's go. Let's repair it, Rathian.
You stand before the black.
So close to completing my destiny. Oh yeah.
Sabellion? What is he doing?
Be swift, champion. I must claim the throne now.
Oh yeah, you want me to go with you, right?
Ah, young Rathian. I owe you my thanks. Your help was invaluable in securing my rightful place on the Obsidian throne.
Oh, I believe you're mistaken. This throne, this legacy, is my birthright.
No. The mistake is yours. I was anointed caretaker of this flight by Neltharion himself. So let me be clear. When all is said and done, I will be the aspect of the Black Dragonflight.
Is that so? May the worthy worthiest dragon win.
And then you start this whole thing about Rathian versus Sibelian, which makes no sense, and I don't think actually plays out too badly, but I'm gonna try my best to go through this.
You stand before the Black Prince.
Digrim, for years we have traveled and worked together, and achieved what many thought impossible. I fought to protect this world and safeguard its future. We have overcome the mightiest foes time and time again. You have been an invaluable ally and friend. I need your allegiance now more than ever. In return, I promise you will share in the reward.
Learn from the past. Look.
This complicates matters, but I will not be denied what is rightfully mine.
Black Talon are always watching.
Digrim, for many years we have worked together. Oh, yeah, okay.
Never let your guard down. Azeroth faces
Yes, this
many
is, okay. Claimant to the throne. I have dedicated myself to saving Azeroth from its destruction time and time again, and this fool thinks he can just swoop in and claim the title of Aspect. I think not. Talk to my people, Digrim. See what they have to say about me and what I have done for this world.
Until next time.
Yeah. Sibelian has a quest for us as well. As Neltharian's heir and leader of the only surviving flight of black dragons, I was not expecting to find myself in competition for my birthright, particularly not against a self-important whelp younger than you, mortal. Nevertheless, I need more than these self-evident facts. Feel free to speak with members of my flight. There is no need to take my word on the subject.
Be on your way.
Yeah, alright. On one camp we have Rathian, on one camp we have Sibelian. Let's find out what everybody has to say about these guys.
This better be important.
At least the giants were a good fight. What can you tell me about Rathian?
Rathion's able to make the hard choices, the ones that no one else will, all for the greater good.
Setting Garrosh free started a war, but we needed that war to prepare for the Legion.
Weird to think about it, but if we were to like start pulling back lore, what would the alternate timeline version be here? Would we have been strong enough when the Legion came? Yeah, we would have had way more people to help, but like, I don't see Murad really giving us huge advantage against the Legion. He didn't have a huge advantage against the orcs, so the Legion on a power creeping scale is more evident than the orcs, so I think that logic kind of works out. I don't see that we would have been strong enough if we hadn't hardened ourselves on battle with savage orcs. Weird to think about that. It's weird to think about. I'm not getting the candy bucket. Nope. Gotta resist the urge for the candy bucket. Chovax the Angry.
I've been keeping
Kavya,
an
what's
eye
up?
out.
I have never been one for taking prisoners, but new times call for new ways. What can you tell me about
It
Rathian?
does what needs to be done. Honor and glory didn't help defeat the Shah or rid the world of mad dragons. Rathian did.
Again, it's not as if this isn't true. There's a lot of truth to what's being said here. Rathian did set in motion a lot of stuff. Stuff that did help and prepare us.
Aspect's grace shine down on you.
What can you tell me? All books, scrolls, hours of research, and now I stand here at the Obsidian Throne. What can you tell me about Rathian?
Despite some questionable methods, it is hard to deny Rathian's results. He has worked tirelessly to protect
has. He has.
I never gave up hope.
What about Civilian?
For where an aspect failed, Sibelian succeeded. Despite Deathwing's madness, despite the rage of the Grog, Sibelian and his kin survived, allowing us to achieve this moment.
Mm-hmm. You're right. You right.
Well, you're certainly bold.
For the glory of the dragon.
What can you with the Earth Warden's forge in our hands, we can begin building the future. What can you tell me about Civilian?
A leader is like a finely forged sword. They must be balanced, strong, and of pure metal. Though I like Rathian, he is untempered. Sibelian has been forged in fire. I believe he is what we need in a leader.
Okay. And I don't know if it's intended. This probably isn't intended, but I picked up that Bazentis was just doing what Rathian said because Sibelian wasn't around. That's kind of what I feel like there. Well met, as you mortals say.
Sibelian rallied us on our land, not only saving us from death, but from the corruption that befell our kin.
Mm-hmm.
All the rest, the other flights, glory-starved mortals, even that pretentious prince, chose to murder the afflicted rather than aid us.
Oh my god, think about that. Was there ever an option for you to converse or, capture a black dragon and have a talk with them? No, there was never that. It was always go to, I want you to eliminate 12 black dragon, whelps and attack this named black dragon that is screaming in pain, but is lashing out instead of not doing anything. Kind of weird to think about, for sure. I never really thought about it that way, but yeah. Anytime we've been tasked with doing something with black dragons, it's kind of just automatically kill. Even Rathian went to automatically kill. I trust that you understand now.
We meet again.
Diagram. Oh yeah, no, I'm not reading that again. Claim to
Never
throne.
let your guard.
Surely you back my claim. Do you not, Diagram?
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Ho, ho, ho.
And you are?
With the Oath Stone empowered once more, we must now transport the future of our kind to the life pools. It is the right of every true dragonflight to have their eggs nurtured by its waters. Unfortunately, our enemies will be watching the skies now that we have revealed ourselves. We will make the final leg of the journey on foot to avoid their scrutiny. Meet me near Obsidian Bulwark, Paladin. As the Lifebinder's champion, you are welcome to join me in this.
Wherever those eggs go, I go. You will not return them to Alexstrasza without me.
You know what? In honor of this, I'm raiding Black Dragon. And I don't think there's any dialogue, so we're good. No, not get no candy buckets.
Come now. Speak.
Are you ready to depart, Paladin? Let's get moving.
We will meet again later. Stay close, champion. We cannot afford for anything to happen to the wagon or its contents.
Alright, I'm gonna stay on.
Why are we taking this ridiculous contraption again? It's agonizingly slow.
Our enemies will be on the lookout for us, and we cannot risk an encounter while transporting the eggs. So we shall travel as mortals do to avoid their gaze. If saving the future of your kind bores you, you are free to leave. I would welcome the silence.
Oh, they fight like an old married couple.
Champion, to me!
Yep.
Is this your idea of subtlety?
Quiet, whelp. I will risk no harm coming to the eggs.
I could assist our dear champion in defending the wagon, you know. There's no reason they have to do all the dirty work themselves.
And reveal ourselves to the enemy? Absolutely not. Stay in your seat. Defend the wagon!
I defended the wagon? This wagon is impregnable. This wagon is defended.
This is getting ridiculous. How many random encounters must we suffer before you realize your ruse has failed? Let us take wing and be done with it.
Oh, cease your fidgeting. If anything is putting us at risk of discovery, it is your childish impatience. Defend the wagon!
Skidoosh.
Part of the joy of exploring is documenting our finds. There's plenty to document here in the Waking Shores.
Finally. I was worried the eggs would hatch before reaching the life pools.
Titans, give me patience.
I love it. I wish this was solid so we could ride on the back of it.
Your kind ends today, puppets.
Is this the leadership you offer our people? Perhaps the others will see reason now.
Whelps these days. Meet me at the life pools proper, champion. This is far from over.
It was actually a really genius move. You act like you're transporting the eggs on foot and then transport them by air. It's actually amazingly tactful.
You seem familiar.
Ah, you have served admirably, dwarf.
We are not bound by...
I understand your concern, Paladin, but all will be rectified shortly, as it seems that we are about to have company. Feel free to stay and witness what transpires. It should be quite cathartic. Do speak with our egg tender when you have a moment, though. She will no doubt need the support.
Be on your way.
What is the meaning of this, Sibelian? Where are the eggs?
Yes, why don't you explain how your ridiculous plan destroyed the future of an entire flight?
I apologize for any misunderstandings, Lifebinder, but any report of our extinction is premature. The eggs were never in danger. The cart and my presence were merely to draw the attention of our foes and allow my clutch to move unobserved. I have spent millennia rebuilding my flight. As Neltharian's heir, I pledge it and myself to you.
What are you...
These eggs are most welcome here, Sibelian. But your part in your father's twisted legacy has earned you no such privilege. I will ensure the eggs are cared for, but I will not be involved in your bickering. That is for the Black.
not the red to decide.
It's true though. That's the honestly, that's the only thing that Alexstrasza has said that makes me not hate her for a certain point of view, because if she really wanted to, she'd be like, "Oh yeah, no, I back one of you. Like, one of you has my support." No, she's like, "I have no interest in this whatsoever. I've dealt with crazy black dragons all my life. You guys work it out." Can you believe it? I can scarcely believe it. Eggs of the black dragonflight after all this time. But look at the state of this place. It will not do at all. Nothing is too good for these eggs. Though those two blowhards, squabbling like children for the Lifebinder's favor, you can bet they have not spared any thought for us. You, though, you will not leave an old egg tender all alone, will you? Oh, no, I'll help you out. No, I want to take this weed here, move this one, get it out of the way. Get the armor on this guy shined up. Again, pull the same weed that we pulled already that should have just came out. Get this one over here. And we'll get this one up over. I think there's one. Yeah, one right here. Yeah. Sweeping up the leaves. I'm missing the patch of grass somewhere. Where is it? Yeah, right here. Right in front of me. That's where it was. Okay. Pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it out of the earth. Out the earth. Boom. And back here. Thank you, Diagram. I feel like we have a future once more. Soon the life pools will be full once again. Thank you for your part in this, Diagram. It means more than I can ever hope to express. Go, find the life binder by the O Stone. Tell her that we are ready for the eggs. Yeah, let's go. Swoosh.
All life is worth
The future of all flights is now secure.
from pain.
You have my thanks, Paladin, and my condolences for having to deal with those two as long as you did. The Red Dragonflight is charged with the preservation and nurturing of all dragons, even though we may tire of it at times. With the return of the Black Dragonflight's eggs, dragonkind is united, and it is not as it has not been for 1,000 years. I believe that this is what will restore our Ruby Oathstone. Speak with me when you are ready to bring the eggs to the Obsidian Life Pool.
The red dragonflight will protect.
Shall we begin, Diagram?
At long last, our absent young are once more among us, so that they can be raised together with all the flights. Though these life pools were once bereft of eggs, they now contain our future. Truly, the calling of my flight has been fulfilled.
I will see that these eggs are protected and loved, so that they may hatch into dragons, strong and wise.
Awesome. It is so good to see Black Dragons getting a W. And this is gonna obviously reignite Alexstrasza's life's Oath Stone. We're 2 Oath Stones in, baby. 2 Oath Stones in. Two torches to light the way. That's good. actually so enjoy the story, man. Like, the story of this place is so good.
Embrace her.
The life pools are filled once more, in no small part thanks to you. With our purpose fulfilled, our Oastdown shines more as a symbol of our calling.
Treasure the gift.
The green dragonflight requires your aid now, hero. My sister's daughter and her flight have entered the Emerald Dream in an attempt to empower their own Oathstone. But we've heard nothing since their slumber began. Seek out the centaur that rule over the Oanaran plains. You may well need their connection to the land and its spirits if you are to rouse the Greens. They are a proud and territorial people who do not suffer insult lightly. Speak with our ambassador, and he will prepare you.
Save 2 of the Oathstones have been renewed. 3 more are needed if we are to have any hope of reclaiming our aspectral power and stopping Razagath.
Great. Great. So, meet ambassador at the outpost. So we'll head over there, meet them at the outpost, and we'll continue on. I don't know how far we're gonna go. I don't know if we're gonna actually start. I'm gonna kind of see. We're at the 2-hour mark. I should probably go nap before work. And yeah, so I think that's what we'll do. I think we'll finish up here. We'll do a couple of things off stream that we need to get done. Not with this character, but with another character, and we'll see what heck happens there. We have much to discuss, you and I. The green dragonflight has returned to the gardens nearby the plains. Queen Alexstrasza wishes for you to make contact with Marithra of the Dream. The centaur of those plains are fierce hunters. To reach the Emerald Gardens, you will need to establish diplomacy with them first. Be respectful, but show no weakness.
Take this life bloom with you as a sign of good faith to the centaur. Its healing qualities will serve them well.
The creatures here are frenzied. Kill them, quickly! Hold, outsider. You trespass on Maruk land.
Yeah, and I think this is probably where we'll stop. We're gonna just fix our Mog up though. Get this taken care of. I'm kinda okay with not really having anything. Oh, that looks cool though. I'll put that on. Oh, that's actually kind of cool too. We'll use that. Yeah. And I feel like the belt is just not a good fit that we have right now. Gotta be a better fitting belt. Maybe I don't have a better fitting belt.
Come out and hunt if you are up to the challenge. This quarry is strong and relentless.
That's not bad. Can we get better legs though? Yeah, that works. I think it's all the Sinister Gladiators set anyway. Oh no, sorry, there's Demonic Gladiators set in there too. No, I find those go better. Those look way better. Alright, we're saving that. Good to go on that one. Alright. Well, I think we're gonna end it here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I hope that you have a good day, evening, night, whenever you're watching this. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.